Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next round of the ASTRO Circuit Season 4 ODC number 2 winners bracket matchup between Team Immunity and Nv, or Plantronics.Nv rather. It is Domination Strike, so much like we started on in the beginning of the day, this time round, it's a best of 5 series, as it is the winners bracket round 4 matchup between these two teams. Now, these two teams so far, I don't think they've dropped a map overall. That's definitely a good effort there by both of them so far. So just wanted to point that one out. But it is, of course, for both these teams. You saw Nv play last map, and it is Myksta, Fergs, Claw, and Beaston. Now, Immunity, we've seen them play time and time again, using their core roster of Fighter, Naked, Shocks, and Buzzin'. Now, so far, Domination Strike Zone, it's only 1 point lead to the Immunity side. But as you can see by the map, the team of Nv are pushing forward to try and make something happen over on A. Now you have Fighter getting taken. I didn't even impact off a nade hitting him in the stomach. I believe that was it. I was on his perspective. He got hit by something. Regardless, he did get taken down. And you are going to be seeing Naked now trying to push on down over onto this C side of the map. He will be able to take out the kill on Beast. And 2 players going to be coming out of Pro Shop, and you're going to see him actually getting taken down from that. Now, Fighter's just going to be looking over on Beast there. Go, okay, what's up? Sees one, takes him down. And of course, Fighter and Fergs, I believe, playing on the same connection, of course, as they live in the same house. Just being brothers. You can see similarities between their names. Regardless, Fighter getting dropped shortly after, and shortly after that, Naked falls as well. Shocks just capturing the C flag. He takes down one over on the gangway, but he did get taken down after that. 25-19 is the scoreline. Buzzing on your screens. Going to get taken down, so we're going to jump on board with the Nv squad. Myksta currently topping the board with 5 and 5 with 2 caps for himself. Pretty solid. 2 minutes of action just having gone down. And remember, of course, to tweet out the stream using the hashtag ASTRO Circuit. Tweet out the stream link and help spread the word for the ANZ COD ASTRO Circuit Season 4 ODC number 2 and whatnot. 31-29 is the score line. Nv still down in terms of points, but overall they're trying to make something happen for themselves here over on the C side of things. Beaston will get a nice double kill. He'll push on down over onto the C side of the map, capture the flag, and his team will actually be pushing on down. So I want to jump aboard with Fergs, who is pushing over on this A side. He will get taken down. Unfortunately for that, Myksta's the one on gangway. That was highlighted on the minimap earlier. As you do see him getting a couple of shots, so we'll be able to pick off another kill there to himself. Still 1 point difference, still very close game so far in the 3 minutes of action that has passed on by. And you're going to be seeing the man of Myksta get another nice double kill, so you're going to give him credit for that. That C flag is being lost. They are trying to make something happen over on A, of course, trying to just change over flags or whatnot. Myksta trying to go over through Pro Shop, trying to make maybe something happen. All the players are pushing on down. He sees 2, he gets tags on both of them, and only takes down 1. Out of the 2 that were there, but he's going to start that capture, and of course they are losing that B flag, but they're trying to get that C flag secure to try and maybe even things back up, maybe try and force a B spawn block or whatnot, but it doesn't seem to really work with them. They have lost that, sort of C control that they were trying to go for. Fighter and Shocks pick off kills, and we'll jump on board with the Immunity squad. Shocks on 11 and 9, sitting inside a B right now, gets taken down, but Fighter will be able to actually pick off that kill. You have him trying to get those shots. He was able to get it in the end, and the Naked will fall victim to the shots of Myksta. 55-56, or yeah, 55-56. Nv have a 1 point lead. 1 minute still remaining in this Domination Strike Zone. And of course, a lot of people talking that, mentioning, make sure you try, and if it does come down to it, the Nv versus Immunity match, it is going to be a close one. It does seem to be so already so far. So definitely a good sign for that, as the Immunity squad all pick off kills there from that contest, shutting down Nv completely. 40 seconds still remaining in the half, though. Immunity have got that 2 flag control, as Buzzin' over on Boxes will pick off 1 kill. There's a second one there for the taking. He will take it. Immunity once again get a team down on Nv to try and just get the lead here in the points. They're going for a triple cap. There's players trying to push on down for it. Not exactly sure which players that were, but he gets taken down anyway. It was either Shocks or Fighter. Naked gets dropped as well. Buzzin's just rotating everywhere. They're losing B, but they can make something happen over on this C flag. They managed to make it neutral. Buzzin can't get the flag, though. Shocks will get the kill And they rotate over with only 8 seconds left. It's worth getting a quick cap, maybe getting 1 more point to the transition, and then being able to just increase their lead from there. Of course, only 4 points to the difference so far. 78 points to 66 at the current time. And you're going to be seeing the round in the kill cam there from Fighter. Now, you got to keep in mind, it was for the first sort of 3 minutes or so. It was fairly close, and then Immunity sort of just broke out a little bit, got a little bit of possession, got 2 great team downs, and then were able to just have that 12-point lead that you see them have at the moment. But of course, it was only until the sort of last minute or so that they were able to do so. So, Envy still have a chance to come back in, make something happen, but it's all about if they'll be able to. Shocks starts things off, and Shocks and Fighter start things off with a nice couple of kills, taking down 3 players. Shocks off the spawn will take down 1. He's got 1 to his left. He's not going to check it. Yes, he is, and he's going to get the kill. Nicely done, knowing exactly where he would be, taking down Beaston. Another player's going to poke out for it. He's going to get the kill, only putting 1 bullet into him. His teammate was there to help him along. And his Shocks pushing on down. He sees another, but unfortunately, that's his 6th streak. Ended short as Fighter will push on down. 88 points to 70. As you have still 4 minutes, 12, still plenty of time. The C flag starting to get captured by them. They've got gangway control. Nade's going to be going in though. One's at top stairs. They need to help cover his teammates. Will they be able to do so? Doesn't need helping apparently. Fighter manages to do it by himself. While player still poking it around. He's going to be able to pick off that kill as well. As they are just increasing their lead, holding that 2 flag advantage. Envy, unfortunately, just this half, they haven't been able to just make a clean break like they did in that first half to keep things close. Of course, the team of Immunity still had that early lead, but you see it growing a little bit more. And Shocks and Fighter overall just picking off these kills. You see 27 and 11, 23 and 15, both with 5 caps to their name. Shocks trying to make it 6. He should be close to getting it, and there we go. He manages to put that in the bag as well. 106 points to 86. As the Immunity squad just hunting down their players. I still haven't left Shocks' point of view throughout this whole time. As Fergs will take down 1. Shocks and Fighter, still you're always seeing them in the kill feed. Picking off kills, barely dying. Going on forward for this. There you go, Fighter with another one. And they're still going on down. Of course, Shocks tries to make something happen. He will drop. And will jump aboard with Envy to see what they can do. Mauji on the B flag. You got Fergs just outside of 31 there. Claw on the A flag. And Beaston sitting over on the toilet angle. You got a couple players contesting from Kitchen as well. From Immunity, Shocks and Naked pick off kills. With 2 minutes 40 remaining on the clock, it is going to be into the last quarter of this Domination Strike match. So remember, keep in mind, it is a best of 5 match once again. The remainder of these winners bracket matches will be, and we'll be seeing at least a guaranteed, obviously this domination, then a guaranteed S&D plus a blitz, and then if needed, a extra domination and S&D after that. But of course, remember to post who you think's gonna take it out in the chat to your right of the video. Do you think Immunity will take out just the overall series wise? What do you think the score is going to be? Is it going to be 3-0, 3-1, 3-2 to either of the Immunity or Envy sides? Let me know by posting in the chat to your right. Now we got Fighter capping the C flag at the moment. Of course, with 1 minute 50 remaining, it's just under 30 points of difference, 29. And it's the team of Envy still trying desperately to try and come back as time is running out for them to catch back up. Of course, with that 39-point deficit that they find themselves in at the moment. If they can't catch back up now, they won't be able to with the only 90 seconds remaining for them. Shocks will be able to take down 1. One more Gangway will be able to take it. Too easy, he says, rather. As you have him now just rotating around. C flag still neutral. B flag under their control. And A flag in favour of Envy. Speaking of Envy, we've got Fergs on 28 to 24 as he wants to push on down. Buzzing with a double kill to his left, trying to get shots in. As he picks off 1 kill there, taking him down. There's still another one. He needs to reload though. He's going to rotate around and just leave B for the moment. Go over to C flag. Maybe trying to trap them in. Claw's there to help him and support him. Maybe give him some moral support as well on the side as an added bonus. As you have him getting actually taken down. Mauji, you're trying to push him down. Oracle mode, checking around these corners, and there's just no one there for him to take down, unfortunately. 40 seconds remaining though, 149 to 116. There's just not enough time remaining, but teams are still going to be just shut down for this one. Beeston picking off a kill there. As you see him entering into that kitchen angle. Over on the B flag, trying to get a last minute capture. But the score is just too high for them to make anything happen. We've got so far in the chat, one person saying NV, two people saying immunity. All different scores in throughout the line though, but immunity put one map in on the board here in this one, leading 1-0 in the series will be them, as they have S&D up next. And of course, I'm not 100% sure which S&D map it is. I'll check that for you. And it is winners bracket round 4, I believe. And that will make it into a S&D on Warhawk, followed by a Blitz on Freight. So you definitely want to stay tuned to that. You're going to be seeing a Fighter Fighter and Shocks both ending up shy of the 40 bomb, hitting 38 kills apiece, 21 deaths apiece, and Fighter just towering over with 7 captures compared to Shocks at 6. So maybe they're having a little bit of a competition there, deciding who will get more caps or more kills than the other. It does seem like they were in a draw. Beeston, oh no, I believe it was Fergs actually, on 32 kills. I don't know where I got 28 from, but 32 kills to his name as well, so shout out to him. We'll take a short break though, wait for the next match to get sorted. Don't go anywhere because we've got more action coming up next. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the round ending screen of map number 2. It does seem like we are ending it for some strange reason, But that is okay, because it is S&D Warhawk. We'll hopefully see them start it up straight again. Because that was very awkward timing. I was trying to leave it to the last minute. It seemed like everything was going in, and then it just really wasn't. But that is fine. The new score update for us. Looney Chins take out a 3-1 victory over Power Gaming. And we'll update that on the scoreboard. And they'll now take on Curse into the next round of the competition. Fun fact, the team of Curse and now Looney Chins, the winner will play the winner of this match, Envy and Immunity. So, that'll be an interesting one as well. Of course, the winners bracket's coming along nicely, except for one round left in winners bracket round 3. They're starting map 4, so that seems like it's going to be a close one. As we'll see. Of course, the losers brackets. One match in losers bracket round 2 left, the rest in losers bracket round 3 and going on. So sort of keeping in line with the winners bracket, so to speak. As we'll see what happens now for our next matches. Countdown's going to start on up. And hopefully everyone will be able to spawn in. I mean, we got all 4 players from Immunity now. Now, just waiting on the Envy side, and they seem to be sorted as well in this quick plug-in. Remember, of course, to follow CyberGamer's social media outlets. You got our website, au.cybergamer.com. You got our YouTube, youtube.com/cybergamer.com.au. You got our Twitch page at CGXboxAU, which is this page that you're watching on right now. It's a follow button on the bottom left of the video. Feel free to press it if you haven't already. And our Twitter page at CGXboxAU. Of course, all those websites you can stay up to date with all of our events and whatnot, especially on our Xbox platform. This is what we CGXboxAU stands for. Of course, CyberGamer Xbox. Of course, there is PC and PlayStation. If you're into that sort of thing, au.cybergamer.com is where you can find it. Of course, a big shout out to ASTRO Gaming, our major 4v4 sponsor for Call of Duty Ghosts and just the Xbox platform in general. But we've started up on this S&D Warhawk now. We'll jump aboard with the attacking team. That's going to be Naked with the bomb. Now, you got Fighter and Shock's actually going to be pushing up point, and they're just trying to run laps with each other, it seems. But you're going to have Remington in the hand, or you're going to have Shock's with the Remington in his hands, as he does see one in store. Gets tags on. He's going to call that on in. He's going to call that one out, rather. He's trying to get a couple of warbangs, but that player's going to be actually in prone. There's just back out looking for him. Still picking off tags, trying to go in for the warbang. Unfortunately, aimed a little bit too far to the right. And his teammate will actually be able to pick off those kills. Buzzin and Naked picking them off. Mauji and Claw picking off Naked and Buzzin. Now it's up to Shocks in a 1v2. One player's on the flank, one player's in the other side of Slack. And it's all up to him to really make something happen. He can do it. It is possible, as he picks up the MTAR. You'll want to go in for this bomb pickup. Maybe rotate all the way to A. I mean, there's no one there, but of course he doesn't know that. Because his smart plan is just to go over to the B bomb site. Players are going to see him, and they're going to take him down. That'll be the first round to Envy for this one. And of course, I'm just looking at the stream chat now. A lot of people are saying, Shocks and Fighter are unbelievable. Awesome game from them and whatnot. And you definitely are right. In the last domination, they dropped 38 kills. And we'll see if they'll be able to keep it going strong for this S&D game so far. Buzzin and Naked being the only ones on their team to pick up kills. You got Shocks actually with the scope this time around as well. But we're going to jump forward with the attacking team being Envy. Mauji with the bomb. He gets stunned over on the mid side of the map. Going to be able to actually push on around. No one actually poked that from the immunity squad. But they got tags from the stun, so they will know that they are rotating over to B most likely, or at least there will be someone over on that angle. The players from immunity have just looked over and started rotating. Fergs takes down Shocks. Trophies are going to be going down as the one will start to get planted. Ferg's going to be pushing on up as well. Shots out. Fergs will take down another kill. Taking down that one, and the bomb has been planted. Now it's up to Buzzin and the Naked to try and get a kill here in this one. Buzzin's going to maybe into the corner. He's hesitating. He's just like, you know what? Will he poke out? It was actually a smart play, but not walking in, shooting his gun, see if the player will bait him. They don't work though, as you see Naked getting taken down shortly after. That's going to be a 2-0 lead now to the team of Envy. But we saw in Envy's last S&D match, they were down 4-1. They managed to come back 6-4. So anything can happen in these S&D games. And of course, Immunity is one of those teams that you just can't rule out at the moment. But at the same time, Envy been playing strong throughout the day so far. They take out continuous rounds. They will take out this S&D match. You got the players running on down. Over. Nade's going to be going out. A-side push for the Immunity squad. As you see the nades going out. Shocks will be able to pick off a nice double though. You do have the man of Naked planting the bomb. Beaston will take down Fighter. As you do have only 2 players left. Making only 1 player left. That is going to be Fergs. Taking down alive. Apparently they don't want him alive because they just shot him straight down into the ground. Shocks will take down that one on this round in the kill cam that you're about to see. There you go from his perspective. Exiting out of American Season next to the porter truck. It's like bam bam bam. You be dead. But seriously talking, 2-1 in favour of the Plantronics.Nv team. Immunity managed to get their first round on the board, but Envy are back on the offensive round. They're going to be going back over to this B-bomb. Of course, 90 seconds to try and make something happen in this round. You got Claw going to be running up point, and we're going to jump on board with him. He's got the sniper rifle. Trying to get a shot out over into store. Nade's now going to be cooking. Now, there is 1 player there now, and he won't get tagged, so that player has pushed straight on up. Shots out, and he'll be able to actually pick off that kill. Magi going to pick off a kill of his own. Buzzing and Naked once again. The last one's alive. Fighter dropping the Dota on 0 and 4 at the current stage. Has not gotten a kill, has not gotten a points. And Buzzard will now take down Magi as Claw tries to push on up. He's got 1 to his right. He will fall. 2v2 situation right now. Envy and the bomb is down. As Beaston needs to rotate a bit more to his left to make something happen with the bomb. He'll pick it up now and has actually managed to pick off a kill there on Buzzard. But Naked takes down Fergs. It's a 1v1 situation. Naked now will poke. Will he poke? Will he not poke? He now sees him poking out. And he'll try to just back away. Try and play it smart. As Beaston is just waiting for someone to go ahead and contest that one. Naked already gone down. Trying to go for maybe a hit glitch there. Beaston won't see none of that. As he takes out the kill, you see it here on the round of the kill cam once again from his perspective. Just bam, bam, bam. Of course, Oracle mode stands out quite a lot, but he could still see him nevertheless. That makes it 3-1 in favour of the Plantronics.Nv team. Of course, be sure to give these teams a follow on their Twitters as well. For Immunity, you got Immunity_COD. For Envy, it's at EnvyCOD. And be sure to follow them, as I mentioned, on Twitter and stay up to date for their team's updates and whatnot. As you have Beaston on defense. I'm going to stick a ball to him to see if he get this kill. Yes, he will. And of course, the Immunity squad, as you can notice, they have gone over to this A side once again. This time, Buzzin dropping on early. And Fighter managed to actually get a kill that round as well. So props to him. As you have shots out from Magi to take down Naked. You got Shocks going to get taken down as well. 4-1. Envy. I mean, we might say a complete repeat against the Envy side of what we saw previously, but it doesn't seem like Envy are going to give down right now. Let anything up, and they've definitely been playing strong. Magi on 6 and 2 for himself. And you're going to be seeing this next round start on up as we'll jump on board with the attacking round. Beaston, we'll see. No, he's going to be going over to the A-bomb. We'll see what Fergs. We'll see what he can do. And what he can bring to the table. And of course, new scores coming in as well, which is always a great start. You see the stuns going out. He's going to get stunned, but he still manages to stay. Not really poke out the tower. He's trying to see if there's anyone is at that tower side, but of course no one is. For the moment, anyway. As not really doing too much. The bomb carrier as well needs to make something happen. He's just going to be sitting over in post, trying to make something happen. As right now, not overly too much happening. I'm not going to lie. It's still a 4v4 situation. No one's dropped. Players are watching over. You see the Immunity squad from the mini-map. They're actually pincering down from that mid-angle, and the player that had the bomb did get taken down from fence. Fergs is just eyeing up towers, convinced that there will be someone there, but there just isn't. He's over on the left side of it. That Immunity player is pushing up. He did see him. He's getting shots off. We'll be able to pick off that one, but one's in post, and now you do have Claw And Beaston left to take that one out. Beaston's going to be pushing on down. He needs to. As you do see the immunity squad just wrapping back around. He'll pick off one, but he's the last one alive. He'll need to go for this bomb plan, and he has no time left, so he has to do it. Buzzin's just going to poke out through post, pick off the kill, and immunity get with their second round on the board. They're in that one. As you see him there on that round in the kill cam. Of course, with this next round starting on up, it is going to be immunity on the attack. And I have a very long amount of notifications. But that is not the point. You are going to be seeing Buzzin. Just watching the flank here. Not a couple of players really there, so we'll swap off him. We'll see what Shox can do, trying to get a couple of pre-shots. Won't be able to really connect with it. He's going to be pushing it up, but he is still going to be wary that there is one there, and he will get taken down, unfortunately, even though he was aware of that one. As you will now see, the nade's going to go out from Fighter to Smokes anyway, try and just provide a little bit of cover. And maybe them trying to push up at the same time. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? You're going to be seeing Fighter still. Sees one a medic, but he's actually going to poke back out. Pokes back in to try and see the shot out, but he won't be able to. And right now, he's going to start getting this bomb down. Of course, Claw's going to be the last one up against two players from Immunity. Right now, he's got the hybrid scope on his Remington. Maybe that will make the difference. He's got one down to the left. The player does poke out. He does see him there. Both trying to get shots on. But Claw, he needs to push up. It's now or never. As he still wasn't able to connect there. Player's going to try to shoot him as well. He's able to pick off the kill, but now he's out of ammo. So now he needs to rotate over. He needs to pick up his gun. And he needs to now make something happen against Buzzin, who's waiting behind the Ute there, waiting for him to push on down. With 18 seconds left, it's all or nothing. Going for that reload, but on my screen he still says he has no ammo. As he's just looking for everywhere. He needs to now decide whether he wants to go for the defuse or not. The player's just there waiting for him. We'll see from his perspective right now. But, you know, you're about to see Buzzin just be like, okay, you know what? It's all good. Just going to chill out and wait for him. Take it out. And that's going to be 4-3. So, Beauty basically doing what Nv did to Citadel in the previous series. And, you know, they were 4-0 up. They managed to then just sort of catch it up and then take out the overall win in the end. But, you know, it's still early days, of course. We might see something different happen. Of course, remember to post your thoughts in the chat to your right of who you think is going to take what. Nade's still going to be coming out. And the immunity players are actually pushing on down as well. Nades through the mid side of the map. One immunity player is in slack. The other players are over on that mid side. You know, medic, towers, mid street, that sort of area. And for Envy, they're sort of boxed up. Two over on the bomb, one over on the container, and one just watching the back flank on the Ute. Now the bomb has gone down. One player will poke that one. Shot's going to come out. He's going to get a double kill. Claw, nicely done to take that one out. You have Naked also dropping as well. So Buzzin couldn't last for too long. Going to get headshotted. Going to get himself headshotted there in that one. You're going to be seeing it from Beaston's perspective. And he does get taken down from it. As, of course, for those wondering where the bracket is and all that other jazz, in the description below, you have, you know, the titles, our ASTRO Circuit ODC2, that will link you to the game day 3 if you want to find map rotations and teams competing and stuff like that. But our bracket is located under the bracket option. You click on the image and it will link you to the bracket as well. You can just go to chillong.com/ASTRO Circuit S4 ODC2. That is where you can find the bracket for this competition. Now, we got the immunity squad on offense. It's 5-3. They lose one more round. They will lose the map, and the map will be tied at 1-1. The bomb is now going to go down. And Shox is really not going to do too much. I was on board with Buzzin. He ended up getting a kill where Shox did not on my screen when I jumped over to him. And Fighter picked off another one there as well. So unfortunately, I didn't have really the best pick in terms of who to jump on board with that series. But on the bright side, it is 5-4, so we're going to be seeing another round actually be played here in this SNL Walk. I want to see a round 11, regardless of who takes out the map. I just want to see a round 11 go down to the final wire to see which team will pull it out through. Pull through it, I guess would be the best way to say it. Learn to England, Clocks. Thank you very much. As Shocks will get actually tagged on with that nade. There's going to be one on still on the side of that unit who pushes on down for it. His teammates actually wrapped around for that one. As you have Malgi and Beast, and the last one's alive there for that one. As he swapped over to one of the ghost cameras. As you have Malgi though. About to get shot on the side. The player goes to contest him. He goes back and Naked will take him down. Nice contest there by him. Shots out from Beaston as he takes it a double. But gets taken down by Fighter. I'm see where from in a minute. But it was a interesting play nevertheless. Pokes on out. Uses his teammates as a distraction to get that round. As you now see him 5-5, round 11, like I asked for. Maybe they're listening, maybe not. But it is going to be a round 11 here in this one. Immunity are trying to go all or nothing, pushing an A side. But it's not a complete dedicated A side for them. They've got one player, which is Shocks, chucking a couple of nades. A little bit of a distraction over on B, forcing the player of A to push on down. You've got nades coming over into the mid side as well. Fighter going to be pushing on down. Shots out. Naked will take down one. Players are now going to rotate, but they don't know that it's going to be completely at A because there was only one shot. Now, one player has rotated. You do have Fighter sees him. He'll take him down and buzz it now. With Fighter and Naked, need to hold off. Malgi and Fergs need to now get this defuse. As I mentioned, it's round 11, so it's the final round. There's no more ifs, buts, or whats. They need to make it happen. He does see one. Malgi will take him. 2v1 situation. As you do have Malgi wanting to push on down once again. He does see one to the left. We'll take that one out as well. With 19 seconds left. He's got Fighter to deal with. He's going to be to his left. Will he check it? Goes for the pre-shot out, but he won't be able to do it. He nearly did it. That barrel was just in the way. And he just couldn't do it. Fighter, you see him here on his perspective. And was able to just pick off that kill. Immunity now will go up 2-0 in the next round of this series. Well, not in the next round, but we're in the next map of this series. And they've got the Blitz coming up next. Of course, Envy still have a chance to come back. They can take out the Blitz. They can take out the Dom. Force an S&D. But if they lose one more map, they will get knocked into the losers bracket to try and play on from, I believe it is the losers bracket round 7 and onwards, possibly, maybe. Not 100% sure, but regardless, we'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere because we've got map 3 coming up next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 3 here in the winners bracket matchup between Team Immunity and Plantronics.Nv. Now, Team Immunity are up 2-0 in the series. It is a blitz on Freight, and this could possibly determine how the series unfolds. We're on board with Fighter up first as he tries to get a couple of shots in. He knows he's there, and he's going to get the assist from that as his duo partner. Shocks will pick off that kill. Now he's able to pick off one as he tries to rotate down. One's going to be on the back top of Lumber there. And unfortunately, he just couldn't react quick enough for that. And one of the members of Envy, Mauji, actually manages to get that quick first cap in on the board, going straight through the immunity defenses. Shocks currently on your screens, just going to be sitting over on the tracks. There's going to be a one on green. He sees him, but he won't be able to take him because he gets taken down. You have Naked right here. Pushing on down and around. Picks off the kill, and it will be just like, you know what, waiting for another one. It's going to get stunned. It's not going to even bother about it. Just waiting there for someone to go ahead and contest him. Now on board with some of the Envy players, you see one of them actually going in for a cap. That's going to be Beaston. He should be uncontested to do so. And he will go in for it. You got his teammates there setting up above, as you have Mauji on the top level, just looking through a couple of little holes and whatnot that are there. As you see them still 2-0 up. Mauji not doing too much, so we'll jump on board with someone else. You got Fergs at the back of their cap point. Does see one to the right, but he won't be able to actually take him. And Mauji will go in for a cap. He did get shot over the side, but he was able to walk away with that cap anyway. Mauji will get taken straight off the spawn though. Beaston will get dropped as well. Fergs and Claw spawning out, as you have Claw being able to just play a little bit of defense here, pick off the kill that he needed to, and unfortunately not be able to do too much after that. He does get taken down. Mauji tries to get a couple of shots in across the map, as you got Naked cleaning them up. He'll get a nice double kill there from that one. 3-1 is the round count, as you do have Naked pushing on down for this cap. That's 3-2, the scoreline. Still the first half as well. Only 2 minutes of action has gone by, as Naked tried to get 2 shots over the 2 players. As you know, it didn't really work out for him because he got tags. He got heavy tags on both of them, but he just couldn't get overall kills from that one. As Shocks tries to close the door. 3rd time's the charm. There we go. As you got actually one player above for the immunity capture point from the Envy side. He'll be able to go in for this cap, making it 6-4. So far, definitely a convincing Envy lead so far, but we also did see that in the S&D match previously. We do have immunity dropping a couple of numbers though. Buzzin's up top. Does have one. Mauji doing a nice job there to be able to pick off that kill. We'll stick on board with him for a bit, see what he can do. Fergs will take down one. Fighter will take down Foes, and Beaston will take down Shocks. They want to push on down. Over into white right now is Mauji. He's going to be running straight past one. One immunity player did see him. He's just going to be hiding in the corner. Did see the player. Did get tags, but unfortunately just couldn't get the kills that he needed for it. And Claw is the last one alive momentarily for his team. Won't be able to get the defense of the capture, but he'll still be able to pick off a kill. They try to close a couple of doors, try to just reinforce their lead that they have at the moment, because it is 7-3. They've done something right so far. Mauji's going to pick off a double, and you're going to be seeing the last immunity player alive. Try to push on in through the back. Claw will take him, and they'll now try to reset. And Envy will get a cap in for themselves. One player's actually going to be from the spawn of immunity. That's going to be Mauji, who's trying to make something happen. He'll actually be able to pick off that kill. Nicely done. But will he be able to keep it going strong for him? Nade's going to be coming out. Players going to be coming through the left. His teammates are there to try and make something happen. One's coming through down through the stairs, and Fergs was able to go ahead and get that cap. Now it's going to be currently 9 points to 3, so that means it's a 6-point difference. It needs 50 seconds of consecutive cap time of continuous relays to catch back up. Now it is possible, and of course we still have the second half, so it definitely is possible to catch back up. Another 5 minutes of action, and Immunity of course get one more cap in there to try and make it happen, and Envy get one more back. Now what Envy need to do is just constantly keep going cap for cap. If they lose one here and there and they can't get a cap, that's fine, because they have such a high buffer. But the majority of the time, they'll need to keep going cap for cap, keep the lead going strong, force Immunity to have to keep playing desperate moves to try and go in forward, and then be able to just take advantage of any mistakes they make when they push on forward. As long as they regain composure, they should be able to go ahead and keep what they're doing strong for themselves. But we did see that happen in previous maps, and we might see it happen in this one. What do you reckon, Stream? Who do you think will take it out? Do you think Immunity will come back and take out this blitz, or do you think Envy have this one and we'll be seeing a map 4 after. Let me know, as we do have the half-time score being 10-4. As your score update in Havana Brown Warriors 2-0 9th Legion. They're in the losers bracket round 3. Of course, only 2 matches left in the round 3, and then every match will be up to the round 4 stages, which is definitely great. You're going to be seeing 10-4 still being the scoreline though, as you have Beaston on your screens at the moment. He's got a couple over on the mid side of the map. He's able to actually pick off the kill in the end, taking down Naked, who unfortunately just couldn't clean that one up. But 3 of the Envy members have been taken down. Mauji, last one up for him, still managed to walk away with the cap in, and he's trying to get a couple of pre-shots in. I was wondering if he was going to keep shooting to take out his teammate, but he's going to take out the one on the wide angle. That was Fighter. Wasn't a Naked taking out 2 for themselves, but they get taken down in the process by Claw. Nade's still going to be coming out from Mauji. He opens up the doorway and he stops the guy from going in for the cap. His teammate closes in the door, and then they'll be going on forward for another aggressive stance. Now the door's going to be opening straight for this one. Shots out. Mauji will get dropped. Beaston's going to be going around. We won't be able to pick off anything, and 3 players down from MV once again. Now 11-5 is the scoreline. Still, of course, plenty of time for Immunity to catch back up. But, you know, Fergs, if you manage to get another cap in, he'll still make it 6-point lead. And he's not contested to have to worry about it really at the moment. As you see, Shock's going in for this cap. His teammates are going to try and set up 4 consecutive relays. As you do see, Naked getting dropped. Buzzin is there around about, but he gets taken as well. As Shocks is just going to be waiting for someone to come out through White. Fighter just going to be looping around for himself. As you see him opening the door on to that one. One's going to be on the stairs there. Shot's going to go out. Claw's going to get taken wide, but no fight. He didn't run forward into the cap point. He stopped to try and get the kill, and that stopped him from getting that cap in at the end. His teammate got it, but the point still stands. You know, he could have easily got that. Maybe his teammate picked up the kill, which he did anyway. You know, that he could have set up for a relay. Who knows what could have happened from that. NVR pushing on down. You do have Claw rotating all the way around through the lumber spawn. He's going to pick off one player. He's going to rotate over from Immunity and take him down. And that was Shocks, who, you know, just shot through the fence there to take him. As you do have Mauji now pushing on down once again. Mauji trying to get a shot in, but he won't be able to. And Immunity still need 4 caps to catch back up. See Naked, Buzzard, Fighter picking off these kills here over on this defensive angle. Once they know they can push up, they will. One player's going to be above the cap point there. That's going to be Fergs, who takes out the kill, taking down Shocks. As you now see him trying to rotate over. They can't score. 13-8. 2.5 minutes remaining. 10 seconds worth of time for a cap before it refreshes to get another cap on in. And the Envy squad, so far I've seen them, you know, get a lot of 3 downs. You know, they've been getting 3 downs, rather, a lot so far in the second half. And you're going to be seeing Immunity still get another cap in, but it is still going to be a 6-point lead right now. Mauji going to be playing a little bit of defense. It seems one player's going to be running on forward from it. So he'll be able to take out the kill. And you'll see the man of Mauji not doing too much, but getting killed, it seems, over there. But no, we have Fighter and Fergs timing out. It becomes a 3v3 situation. Just like that. Normally when you have someone timing out, it's normally, you know, it's a disadvantage. It becomes a 4v3. They're both in the same house, using the same internet. One time's out, they both time out. And just like that, it's a 3v3 situation. We're not playing 4s anymore. We're playing 3s. And we'll see which team will be able to walk away victorious in the end of this matchup. That's just hilarious. Right there. 16-11. 5 caps the difference. Claw will push on down. He'll get a cap in. And Unity need to make something happen here in this one. Shocks does see one over on Containers. He tries to get the shot on out, but he won't be able to do so. He's going to just push on down. His teammate's got that covered. Trying to maybe see if they can get a couple of spawn kills out on in. Shocks does get the cap. The cap on in is going to hopefully ask his teammates to go in for something. Naked's going to be running in for a relay. Should be able to get that one before anyone goes and notices. And there you go. Shock's going to be setting up for White as well. Pick off 1 kill. And this is what Immunity needed to just go ahead and pick off a couple of kills, a couple of caps. He's waiting for another kill in, but Shocks, he just couldn't do it. Both these players have joined back on up now at the exact same time, ironically enough. They're 2 different Xboxes, and right now you will be seeing Shocks. Push on down. Take on 1 kill. Going in for this cap. They still have enough time. 3. Oh, actually, no, they don't have enough time, rather. 17 to 14. Not enough time with 18 seconds remaining. As you do have Shocks getting dropped as well. So Fighter will get taken down. And that will be the map to Envy. They managed to actually pick off a kill in the end. Sorry, a map in the end to them. But we'll be seeing the next domination map come into play. Of course, our first best of 5 series that we can say that. And that will update on the scoreboard for you all. But it was quite hilarious when both players, of course, in the Ferguson household did drop out, being Fighter and Fergs. But that is going to be the map number 3 wrapped up. Of course, it is a best of 5 series, so we'll see another domination, and then if needed, another S&D. But we'll take a short break for it to get sorted. Don't go anywhere, because we've got more action coming up next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 4 here, as I was about to say map number 3. But it's map number 4 here in the ASTRO Circuit Season 4, ODC number 2. Winners bracket round 4, I believe it is. Matchup between Team Immunity and Plantronics.Nv. Immunity are leading 2-1. Envy took out the last map though, so maybe a little bit of a comeback here. Maybe a map 5. I'd love to see a map 5. But, you know, we'll see how things go. The Immunity squad, naked. Out of game captain there for you. Pushing on down. He's got one on tracks there right in front of him. That does take him down. Of course, shout out to Benabus, who has been here neutral hosting this matchup. As you have Fighter wanting to push on down. There you go. Being able to pick off one kill. There we go. There's a second for Fighter. Now, we did see him tear up in the first domination there on Strikes, and the same with Shocks. So I'm expecting them to do the same here again. And of course, we'll stick on board with Fighter if he does. We'll swap on someone of the Envy team. And there you go. So we'll swap on board with whoever killed him. That was Beaston. And you're going to be seeing here, just pushing down through the stairs outside of Caution, outside of the tracks. Full map there on your screens. And is able to actually pick off one kill. Trying to go for the second, but he won't be able to do so. You got Fergs there over on the B flag. Goes for a second, he will be able to get it. Nicely done. As you see him try, nearly gets the cap. Nearly. It was so close. His teammate gets it to the end. But, you know, they will start to lose that. And Immunity try to provide that map possession that they definitely did want, but a couple of kills later, a couple of team kills as well, they're able to go in and get a triple cap for that B side, and Envy just get it straight back. They know they need to win this map to stay in this stay in this series. As there's 3 players from Immunity climbing up through yellow, the call out will happen, and the Fergs instantly rotates over and tries to get a couple of shots on it. We'll be able to pick off one right there, as you see him go ahead and do that. You have Fergs still on your screens, not doing too much. Claw will be able to pick off that one kill. And you're going to be seeing him just chill out, just waiting for someone to you know, make something happen. It's always a great start. Beaston will fall. Mauji will try to get a couple of shots in, gets stunned. Now he's going to be going out. Trophy's going to go out as well, just hiding underneath. Unfortunately, you know, bullets can go straight through that trophy and take him down as well. As you do have the scoreline still being 41 points to 33. Not that much of a point difference, but still it is something. And the team of Envy are currently in the lead for this one. They are holding that 2 flag advantage and making something happen on A as well. Maybe it just seems like Sovereign is their game type. Definitely seems to be anyway. As you do have Fergs on your screen at the moment. He manages to throw stun one. One more still is there around the corner. He will get wallbanged, but as you have Claw being able to take down 2 players before pushing on into that B flag. And there's one player coming out of green, trying to go for the wallbangs himself. Unfortunately, gets taken down. But Beaston is there to try and help and support him. Unfortunately, the wallbangs are a little bit too far to the right from the Immunity players. Beaston will just drop on down after securing that B flag for himself. Buzzin's the last one alive. For the moment, we'll try to push on down. As one player tries to climb up through the stairs, I believe that was Beaston. Claw will take out his teammate with the nade that he threw across the map there. But you look at the current, you know, scoreboard. You got 8 and 8 for, you know, Fighter, Shock 7 and 10, 6 and 9 for Naked, Buzzin on 7 and 9. And then for Envy, you got Beaston 10 and 7, 10 and 9, or now 10 and 10 for Mauji, 11 and 9 for Fergs, and 7 and 6 for Claw. They at least all go positive, or at least all go, or at least neutral. And, you know, they're able to just keep that slaying game just a little bit higher than Immunity, and which, you know, therefore is directly a result of their point difference, of their map position and whatnot. So you do see it definitely helping, and Immunity definitely need to just pick up their kills, their possession at the moment, try and regain control of these maps. You see their Fighter try to poke around, see one, didn't see it, did get taken. Now B flag is neutralized instead of the captain to Immunity. As Shocks pulls on down, that's what I'm talking about. He gets 2. But unfortunately, you just can't get a 3rd. You got Buzzin pushing up, gets knifed as Claw and Fergs pick off kills, and Claw with the double knife, or at least the Envy squad getting a double knife right there. As you do now have Shocks pushing on down, he'll get taken. Naked gets dropped. Buzzin shots out, tries to make something happen. It's not happening. Claw, we've got to jump on board with him. 13 and 7. He's currently going on board with anger management in the title. 15 seconds remaining in the domination half. And you are going to be seeing a 17-point lead so far. Or no, more than that. Sorry, I can't even do maths. My bad. But it is going to be a final halftime scoreline of 93 points to 63, rounding it off to 30-point difference to the team of Plantronics.Nv. Now they only need, Immunity only need one more map, so they can come back in this domination, take it out, they'll win the series. Whereas Envy, they need to take out this domination, they need to come back in the S&D and make something happen. They took out the Blitz, they can use the momentum from this domination game to make something happen in the next S&D match, which I will check what it is for you all as well while I am here. And that is going to be an S&D on Freight as well. So we'll see how that'll be interesting. We'll see how that will play out. Of course, Envy now pushing on forward, trying to go early half possession over at this domination, or this B dom, sorry. As you see them actually trying to cap it, but unfortunately they did lose a couple of kills earlier on it. Malgi just trying to wrap back around. We'll be able to pick off one kill at the end of that. Now go to top command. Beast and the Fergs pick off kills as well, as they're trying to get a capture. One immunity plan does happen to jump on it. And Malgi's going to be looking for top command, just trying to get a couple of shots. It didn't really hit any at all. But, you know, it was just providing a little bit of distraction. Now gets tags. But 102 points to 72. They just didn't hold these flags. One player from Immunity rotating over to the spawn. Malgi was stopping Claw. Will get a double kill. I believe it was. And, of course, you just noticed kills once again for Envy. Just always positive. You got 14-11 with 4 counts of Beast and Fergs on 19-13-2, 16-12, and 4 for Malgi and Claw on 18-10-0. Just so far been remaining in control. And it does show from the scoreboard, from the overall scores, and from just the map position, well, maybe not the map position now, as they did just lose one of their spawn flags, but Shock's trying to rotate over and pick off one kill. He does manage to do so. He only got 10 bullets in the gun, though. He's going to go for the reload at the end, and it finally hops this B flag. They are going to try and capture that A flag as well, because Immunity, a quick triple cap, holding a triple cap for a short amount of time. We'll see them caught back up if they're able to keep it going consistent. Fighter trying to go ahead and contest that one. His teammates are there. As you have Claw taking him down. Buzzard will take down Claw though. We'll stick on board with Buzzard for a bit over on this B flag. 2 flags in favour of Immunity though, as Buzzard will take him down. Fighter will take down Beaston though. Fighter doesn't, Buzzard doesn't care if he kills his teammates or not. Still counts as a kill. And you are going to be seeing Shocks for that one, as you do have him sorry about that, fixing issues, perks of admitting and casting competitions. But you are going to be seeing the A flag actually being contested by Fighter as he tries to rotate around. Obviously, you can see A and C flags now trying to change hands. Yeah, I'm going to be seeing Shocks for the end of this one. Capturing that B flag. A flag is neutralized. The Immunity squad are catching up. And you are going to be seeing the A flag now go in favour of the Immunity squad. If they can get the quick cap in, one player is going to contest him. Shocks takes him down. And you are going to be seeing him be able to get that triple cap once again. Envy over on B. Now, Envy had a 30-point lead at the beginning of this half. With 2 minutes to go, the Immunity squad have nearly caught back up. 2 kills there for Shocks, holding control of that A flag. One player is going to be contesting through the front. And you'll see him poke on out. No, he won't. His teammate's got him covered. Envy get B. But I mean, you're looking at them right now, and you know they're not getting as many kills as they were. Immunity are slaying. You see Shocks now 21-21. As you see them pushing on down for one of these flags. They're still in the lead, and they just need to get another flag under their possession. They want C. They're going to pick off kills over on C. They should be able to get this double cap. Now, there is one person coming in through the front. They're not going to really see him there from the right corner. No, he won't. Shocks will get yet again another double kill for himself. Claw will take down one. There we go. He takes down a second one. Defends that flag. Beastland will try to defend over that C side as well. It is only a 7-point game. 55 seconds on the clock. And you are going to be seeing Claw now. Trying to make something. Ferg, sorry. Trying to make something happen. Claw off the spawn. Trying to rotate back over to B. Of course, still 40 seconds remaining. And it is a 9-point game. Teams are trying to wrap back around. Of course, B is still going to be the cluster point for this map so far. One player will drop. Malgi there. Needs to reload. He's going to get taken as well. As you do have Beastland just try to look on over to the seaside. Had to look twice for him, but you are going to be seeing Claw now getting taken. There we go, there's a second one. He'll get the double kill, but they still don't have B. They need to push on down for it. Mauji needs to go for it aggressively right now. They need to make anything that can happen over on this B flag. Trophy's going to go down. Nade's going to be going out as well. He's going to get taken. You're going to be having 7 seconds, and it is still, they should. Who knows what will happen? Ferg's just trying to guarantee it by taking this B flag, and there we go, 152 to 149. The team of Envy will take out 2 consecutive maps to make it 2-2. We're going to a map number 5 here in the series. It's going to be S&D Freight. It's going to be this side. Of the last S&D map we saw went all the way to a round 11. So hopefully we'll be able to see something like of the sort again in this one. But map number 5, I'm telling you, I wanted to see it originally. I'm getting a chance to see it now. It's going to be S&D Freight. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to tweet out the stream. And, of course, we'll be back soon with map number 5. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 5. This is it. This is the decider. It all comes down to this here in the winners bracket round 4 matchup between Immunity and Envy. Of course, both teams have taken 2 maps apiece, and not only that, both teams have taken 2 maps consecutively apiece, as well as losing 2 maps consecutively apiece. Immunity took out the first 2, Envy took out the next 2, and now we're on map 5. Yes, indeed, on Freight. And we got Immunity on the attack. It's still round number 1. There's still no one's really dropped yet. Oracle mode on. And Shocks wants to push on down. He's got the bomb in his hands. And you got one of the players from Immunity actually pushed on up aggressively over the side as well. We'll see him over. And Shocks and Fighter were able to pick off kills there in the initial contest. Maybe wants to go for this bomb plant. Who knows? Let's see which player's over in red though. As he's got the sniper and he's just going to be slowly going back down the ladder. That's one thing I could never do. I always jump off it. I never just walk back down it. But he's trying to get a couple of shots in it. Unfortunately, caught timing, trying to throw a nade at him. And he did get taken down from it. As we'll be seeing Fighter on that round ending kill cam. Both Shocks and Fighter were able to actually get 2 kills there from the initial play, and they were able to do that very nicely. As you're going to be seeing Beaston wanting to push on down over to the attack, all running containers, the NV squad, which is quite odd, if I do say so. A lot of them sometimes maybe prefer sending one over to that mid side. Fighter's going to take down Malgi in an early strike, so to speak, and Immunity still hold the numbers for that. Fergus, of course, with the bomb, and you're going to be seeing Claw now rotating around. Now he's trying to rotate around, now maybe just try to close a couple of doors, and maybe go underground. Who knows what he'll try to do from here on out. But you now have Beaston pushing on down. One's still going to be up right above. Going on the white train. Beaston didn't die. Just shocker for me. Everyone seems to be wanting to die every time they jump on there. Needs to look above him though. Won't be able to in time, but it does get taken down by a naked who just turned around and shot him in the face. Shocks will take out a snipe kill on, I believe it was Fergs. And now Claw is the last one alive. He's got one below him. One outside. And he won't even be able to get the kill that was right next to him. Buzzard turns around, takes him down. And you are going to be seeing Buzzard on this round. And the kill cam. He sees him, he turns, he shoots him. And he'll be able to pick off the kill. Currently, no member of Nv have gotten a kill. Gotten a point. And Immunity have not died. They're leading 2-0. It's only round number 3 here in this S&D. But it's definitely off to a convincing start if they have not even died yet. And they haven't even let the other team even get a kill. Beaston will take down Shocks though to prove me wrong. And get their first kill on their team. As Fighter will push on down. There's one in fire, of course. You see him trying to push on down to maybe contest him. He's going to get shot in the back. Both Fighter and Shocks now die. Naked and Buzzard. Last alive for them. Will they die? Will they stay alive? We're about to find out. Buzzard's going to drop. And you're going to be seeing Naked now pushing on around. He sees 2 right in front of him, but unfortunately he didn't know which one to aim to first. And he didn't shoot at anyone. And he got taken down. To be 2-1, and we take that first round on the board. And you're going to be seeing this round in the kill cam there by Malgi. Of course, both these lineups using their core lineups. There's no subs, no nothing. So it is great to see, because normally one of these teams or another using someone else. But of course, for these teams, maybe those just tuning in. Immunity, Shocks, Fighter, Buzzard and Naked. Taking on Nv, Malgi, Claw, Beaston and Fergs. Right here with the one on the defensive team. That's always a great question to ask. You got Beaston with the scope. He's going to open it up, go into top 5, just be like, you know what, we'll try and pick off the scope kill maybe. Will he go in for this shot though? That is the question. Nade's going to be going out over into it. Gets tags. Still needs to be careful of everywhere he goes for. Beaston with that scope, as I mentioned. Fergs has one as well, but he also has the bomb, which is an interesting play. Does see a leg there, but no, he's going to get shot out. Buzzard had one of his own. And unfortunately, it just didn't work out for him. Beaston still looking. Claw still just in the back, just in container side with the hybrid scope. And Malgi looking for someone as well. Or someone to just really kill here in this one. Still looking, still looking, still looking. He still needs to keep looking because he's not looking in the right place. Of course, with Oracle mode, we can still see where they are located, even through all the walls. Up. And Malgi will actually be able to pick off that one kill. Now, time is ticking down and the bomb is down. They need to pick it up. They need to go ahead, go to a bomb site, which at this stage is the only option is A. And there is not going to, Malgi's not going to see that one above him. He's going to get taken down. And unfortunately, there isn't going to be enough time for him to go ahead for this bomb plant. Beaston's going to be the last one alive. And right now, time's right now, he's going to get taken down anyway. And you will now see the round count become 3-1 in favor of Immunity. Now, people who are watching the stream, interacting with the stream chat, Who do you think is going to take it out? We obviously know it's going to go to... It's decided on this map. What do you think the round count will be? Do you think Immunity will take it out 6 to what? Do you think Envy will take it out 6 to what? Let me know by posting in the stream chat to the right of the video. And I'll be keen, just definitely keen to hear what you guys think over on this matchup. Now, Fighter pushing on down. Of course, you'll now see him with the bomb, which is quite odd. Normally it's near naked, if not normally Shocks, but this time it is Fighter. Fighter, don't do it, son. Decided not to, but maybe he's going to go for it again. There we go. Smoke's in the way, but he's going to go up. And he's going to go around. He's not going to be able to pick off the kill. The bomb is going to be down. I don't think Mauji knows it, but still, regardless. Oh, good positioning. And Shocks will get taken as well. Same with Naked. That's going to be 3-2. As we have one person saying 6-5 to Immunity, one person saying 6-5 to Envy. The one thing you both have in common is you both think it's going to go to around 11. And that's exactly what I want to be seeing as well here in this matchup between Immunity and Plantronics.Nv. S&D Freight, it's 3-2. We're entering into round number 6 right now. We've got scopes coming back out for the team of Immunity. We've got scopes in the hands of some of these Envy players as well. I believe that Beaston's going to be rocking one in Ferg, same as last time. He's going to be rocking the Remington. And he's going to be carrying the bomb as well. But 3-2. You've got right now. I'm trying to rotate down. Currently on track, closing the doors and whatnot. Sees one in fire, but no, he will get dropped. Shocks will take him. And now the numbers in favour of the Immunity squad, but Claw just trying to poke on for someone. Because not really in a very good position. You know, I mean, does shield him from the left, but if a player pokes out to that right side, he's definitely quite visible. Which no one, ironically, has yet. So they are poking and peeking and poking and peeking. Shocks will take down Beaston. Only 2 players left alive for Envy at the moment. As Mauji's on top of that white terrain right now. Bomb has gone down, as we mentioned earlier. Mauji will drop, so Claw's the last one alive. Shots out in the side. There we go, trying to go on main shots, but he won't be able to do it. And you will actually now see 4-2 become the round count. Immunity, a couple more rounds to take it out. They only need 2 more. And Envy, they need 4 more. We'll see if they'll be able to do it. Of course, still could go either way. We've seen both these teams so far. I mean, in the first matchup, Envy had a huge lead. Then they lost it. And then Immunity took out the win in an 11th round. You might see the same happen for Envy. Flipping the tables. They did it last series where they were down 4-1 to come back to win 6-4. So who knows what will happen. Buzzard, Shocks, and Naked trying to not make that a reality though. Taking out early kills. Tags happening on Claw though from the scope. He's going to poke out for that. He's going to poke out once again. He was able to dodge the sniper bullet there, Matrix style, to go ahead and pick off a kill, but unfortunately didn't last too long. Now, Immunity are on match point right now, as you see them taking the kill there. Rounded the kill cam Fighter. Of course, the winner of this series will play on the winner of Curse and Looney Chins over in the next round. So that'll definitely be interesting. And the other winners back around 4 matches. You've got Raw taking on Pathfinder and Avant taking on Royal. There's definitely some interesting matches going on in this round of the bracket. Could be the last round here that we see in this series. You got Mauji getting dropped early. Beaston will take down Fighter. And Claw will try to go for a Kobe nade. One player actually runs straight past him. No one's checking up there anymore. So far, they've all got on the right trade. It seems to be working well for them so far. Kills are trading. Claw will get the knife kill over on red. Shocks is the last one alive. He's going 10-2 as well. Not too sure if that'll make a difference on this round, but still the bomb is down for the Envy squad. They need to rotate over and pick it up. Go for a bomb plant. Don't want to go for the overall objective. As Shocks isn't going to check to his right. He's going to get taken down, and Envy will take out that round. But it is still 1 round needed for Immunity there on match point still. And Envy will need to get quite a few rounds consecutively if they want to catch back up here. Of course, they need 3. Immunity need 1. It is close. But we'll see now. what the Immunity squad can do on their offensive round. I'm going to stick on board with Shocks just because he's going 10-3. And you didn't have much time to just showcase what he's capable of in that last round. Now, Fighter and Shocks are going to be going underground. They've got the bomb. They're just sort of peeking and poking like, okay, you know what, is anyone going to be there? Is anyone going to be watching there? No one is. So, of course, they could poke on up. The smoke's going to be there. Now they're going to be rotating over. And you see two players just instantly just legging it over there. Going, okay, you know what, we need to watch this angle. If they're pushing over to this B side, we need to know it. We need to make sure that we can cover everything. Fighter's going to be running through rolls right now. Second smoke's going to be going on top of the board. I'm not too sure if he did see one up there. Shots are going to be going out anyway. Nade's going to be going out as well. He will be able to pick up the kill there on Claw. And he'll go on down now over onto the bomb. Nade's going to poke on and around over into the lumber. One player's going to poke on out as well. He's going to reload the Remington right there with the hybrid scope. They picked up off the dead body. As he pokes on out for it. His teammate's now going to cover his angle. As you have shots from the front, Naked will take down Beast. Now it's up to Fergs. Fergs will get dropped. That'll be the round. That'll be 6-3. And you'll now see Immunity take out that series 3-2. And apparently this round is all about the 3-2 so far, as Vart also take out a victory 3-2. But that is going to be it for this series. Immunity will go on to the next round. They're now playing the winner of Curse and Looney Chins. Now, if it does happen to be Curse, I definitely want to stick on board with them for that. Specifically because of what we saw in our midweek competition a couple of days ago, when it was a best of 3 and it took an hour and 47 minutes because of the blitz kept on getting replayed. We'll take a short break for that match, or for any match to get sorted. Don't go anywhere because we've got more action coming up next.